Hey, beautiful people. I hope y'all are having a blessed life. So, I got on here because God brought some things to my attention, and I started reading up on some things. So, what God showed me, which I can't connect everything together, but just hear me out. So, the CIA created this MK Ultra some time ago. What God showed me was they still doing it, which I've said on one of my videos. But let me tell y'all how deep this thing go. So, granted, yes, your twin flames and your soulmates and your family and your friends, they done betrayed you and did X, Y, Z. But this is what the MK Ultra, these people, and it's scientists. It's scientists, it's judges, it's literally people who have authority in some type of way. And to some aspect, it's all about the money as well, and control and power. To the most aspect, the aspect. So the way God showed me was, yes, your twin flame and all of them, they betrayed you. However, they are being mind controlled. All right, so it's like, if they said they was confused about the identity of who they are, like these people who play this game with your life, our lives, keep on brainwashing them, then put in their mind a perspective or a idea, or a picture, to make them go left, right, up, down. Meaning, let's just say, they was confused about their identity, in a sense of if they like women, they like men, they like whatever. These people will have you out here a straight hoe, are doing things that you wouldn't have normally done if you wasn't being mind controlled. Literally, like, these people use the mind control also for their benefits to, like, literally F you. Literally, like, people who be on drugs, people who had, y'all, they the cause of so much shit. Your childhood wounds, your father that wasn't there raising you up, it was because it was all mind control. These people literally told your father to go with the mind control, or made something more enticing for that father. Or if your mother was abusive, the reason why that mother or whatever was abusive, because their parents did it, but it was because the people who do the mind control caused the abuse and kept it going. This shit is deep. If people that betrayed you, that you wouldn't think that betrayed you, it's because these people then came to them in the physical and messed with their mind and painted this picture about you and said, this person did this, they're a horrible person. They showed some type of fake ass proof to make whomever betrayed you believe it. Mind control them, wash their brain, and dangle some money and say, now y'all deserve it. Y'all deserve this money because he or she does not deserve it. He or she is a horrible person. They did the most. They have done the worst things that you could ever imagine. They're a con artist. They're a liar. They probably lied, and if your child was involved, they probably say, yeah, we you probably don't remember, but your mama or your daddy used to beat you as a child. Like, they start feeding this stuff. Yeah, we got records that when you was in the hospital. You remember being in the hospital? Yeah, that's because you had a broken leg because your mama had beat you so bad that she broke your leg. Or your daddy had beat you so bad he put bruises all over your face. And Your mama touched you, your daddy touched you, your mama left you with crackheads, and remember that? Yeah, because that's how they really are. Like, I mean, fed this story about you, mind control to make it stick, and then offer some money. Say, yeah, we want them out of here. We want, we need you to, kill them off. But the thing that these people know is that you are gifted. You are literally a walking fucking superhero. You are not human. Okay? Whatever you are, whatever, you ain't human. You a fucking superhero. And that's what they're wanting you to not remember. They're wanting you not to know that you literally actually have real fucking superhero powers. Real ones. We ain't talking about, in your head and your mind and you just, rebuke them. No, we talking about motherfucking superhuman powers. They don't want you to know this. So the ones they do let know some of their powers, they manipulate them to use it against you. They're like, see, you powerful. See, you were born special. This money is really for y'all because he or she is not special. He or she, they're not the real thing. They're fake. They're fraud. They not really gifted. They lying. They not gifted, but y'all are. Let me show you how to use this power. Let me show you what you could do. And then they like, so now I need you to use that power against him or her. And that's why you get these attacks, because they didn't manipulate the manipulators and wash their brain and planted seeds in their head instead of these people thinking for themselves and keep planting seeds like you gotta take them down. You gotta, you're not powerful. You can't take them down. I thought you was powerful. Why you can't take them down? Like, and then make your twin flame, your family friends feel like they not powerful, or they less than because see, these people in your life, they didn't love themselves. So these other people that's doing that knows this about them. And they're manipulating that trauma inside of them to attack you, to make them feel less than you, which ultimately makes them become your fucking enemy. Which ultimately makes them jealous, because what they do is be like, oh, you ain't better than, I thought you was better than, I thought you had superhero powers. I thought you could take them out. I thought you could take them down. That's what the fuck they do. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Some of y'all family and friends that done things that they wouldn't have normally done. Some of y'all children that's adults. Some of these people that fucked your child. Same sex. And maybe your child would never do no same sex. But because they use that mind control, they made your child believe that they were gay, or that they wanted to try that. Got your child on its knee, his or her knees, hitting them from the back. Your twin flame, same damn thing. Some of y'all's twin flames that fuck your child, that fuck your family members, spreading their mouth and their legs wide, and they thinking it's because of some type of trauma. It's because the trauma that they did have is caused by them, from the mind manipulation, the mind control. And then this mind control just feeds that, and have them out here doing on their knees, y'all. So yes, the thing is, what the missing piece is, what we're missing is, yes, when you hear these readings, the shit is true that they coming for you and doing all this, but what people are not saying, why these people all of a sudden dislike you, why these people want to end you like this. This is what they're not saying. Yes, it's the MK Ultra. It's mind fucking control. Y'all, we have so much fucking power. I'm talking about power, real power. Shit, some of the shit people done awaken so much You got people now making the fucking wind blow almost like a damn tornado. You got people who using their mind to push bottles and shit. I mean, that's proof enough. That's proof enough. And the sad thing is that these people, I feel, when they see you special and gifted and you creative, you got some kind of idea, they try to steal your idea, brainwash you, wash it out as if they want you to forget, so that they can make money off of your shit because they didn't come up with it. And these people ain't creative. These people are just evil. They evil. I don't even know where these people come from. They evil. I know it's like it's the devil, but they evil. They evil, y'all. So I'm not saying go run back to these people that has done that to you, because they under mind control. So the thing is, what I'm learning from God is, until you learn to love yourself, don't look for love. Don't focus on, wanting to have a partner. It'll come to you if it's for you. Focus on your self-love and learning how to think for your fucking self. At the end of the day, you have to make your own decisions. So no matter if you hear readings or whatever, God wants you to make your own decisions, that what you believe and feel is true, which is use your intuition. God's trying to get you to use your gifts. The more you use your gifts, the more you will learn who you are and what's going on. And that's why you take the journey to self-discovery, because you awaken to these things. When these people, your family and friends and exes and all of that stuff, betrayed you, they did not take the journey. Had they took the journey and did what God asked them to do, they would have been awakened to the fact that they had been mind controlled the whole time. The reason why whomever was on drugs or whoever abandoned them, all of that stuff, mind control. We've been fucking being brainwashed and have mind control being done to us for decades. And that is what God wants us to wake up to. And that is the journey. Going with God will get you where you need to be to see that truth. This is how they use all these different people to pop up. If you've been gang stalked and targeted, these network of people, they plant a seed. They will plant a seed. They will say, this person's the killer, this person's a murderer, or I'll give you some money if you just go and, start laughing, or try to trigger them, or, whatever. And these people do it because they can't think for themselves. And it's mind control. Like, it's like the biggest part of it's like learning how to think for yourself, because if you don't, you'll go do anything. And you'll be hurting innocent people because somebody gave you some coins. Really? You that desperate? Okay. Or an incentive, and they dangle it. And that's like why some of these people coming for you, because some of us are blessed and have been blessed. And some of these people, they just steal. Like, they steal your gifts, they steal your money, whomever they try to wash your memory of whomever you are, whether you was royalty, where you came from, you was born, truly born at, and they try to kill off your family, your true family, so you will never know. Or manipulate their minds so much, have them out here fucking cuckoo crazy. This is whole thing in this world, y'all. It's MK Ultra. Same with the wars, the military. Literally, they use us as a weapon. They use soldiers as weapons with the mind control. You know, you hear soldiers going over the seas, raping children, raping women, just shooting people. Mind control. Then they come back and they all fucked up and they keep seeing that blood and seeing that, and some of them just go crazy and some of them become killers. Mind control. Mind control. And they pressure you with other people. They use other people like props in your life to make you feel uncomfortable, make you feel closed in. They use shit to psychologically make you think you see something that's really not what you see. Paranoia, illusions with the mind control. They break into your homes and put cameras up and watch you, which is illegal. They put shit, they break in your house and put poisons and back then they used to use LSD, that drug, to make you gone. But they also use you when they want their pleasures to be met. They want to fuck you. Which makes sense why all them guys was trying to holler at me, because I ain't never had that many motherfucking men trying to holler at me like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's almost like they want to plant a seed in your mind to make you be straight. Nigga, when you got God, you walk in your truth. You walk in your truth. You don't let nobody make you be nothing that you know you ain't. Now, if that's what you want to do, that's you. But understand, is it really you? Or is it mind control? It's some deep shit, y'all. This whole world is being mind controlled. And I feel like with some of these people that, you know, they are like Masons, Eastern Stars and shit like that. And, you know, they just say your twin flame, your fake flame. Because they've been fake the whole time. We know it. You know, joined it or sit in high honor or whatever, supposed to sit in high honor, and people liked you, you know, in this particular group. But then your faith flame went back and fed them a whole bunch of lies about you because they were jealous. And they knew that you were supposed to have this blessing. But instead of them giving you the blessing, they stole it for themselves, because that's who they feel like they are on this inside. They never heal. So all that mind manipulation and mind control, yes, that those things happen to them because the mind control, you know, throughout their life, those things happened that created them the way they are. But they were supposed to break free from that. And they would have done the right thing, but they didn't break free. Instead, they took things that was not theirs. It didn't belong to them, and it made them feel jealous because they want to know why you so high honor, why you get this, why you get that, why do you deserve this, why do you deserve that. And then they go back and lie to these cults, these Eastern Stars and Masons and shit, and say stuff like, oh, now she thinks she all that, she think this, she think that, she think, you know, better than people. She think that when they know you were good to them and you were loving and nurturing, but they don't want to tell that because it will make them look at themselves like they're actually the opposite of that because they never did the work. But all of this stemmed from mind control from the start. That's been going on for decades. Ain't that some shit? You know, like what I think the guy's name was CB, who found the cure for cancer or something like that. They steal that shit. They steal that shit. And if you don't know God and you ain't awakened, they'll take you out or have you running for your life trying to hide and do a different identity or something. But if you got God, you can walk by faith and not by sight. You can walk fearlessly. I ain't saying things don't be scary sometimes, but again, like I've already said, in order to become fearless, you have to go through the fear. In order to learn how to swim, you got to get in the water. In order to know how to drive a car, you have to learn how to drive. It's the same difference. You cannot get to B unless you go to A first. And even when you become fearless in one area of your life, there are going to be other things that's going to make you scared. And you have to conquer that. But I just wanted to share that with y'all. That's some deep shit that God told me. That's deep. They steal your gifts, mind control. They use your body for their benefits. Like have you out here prostituting all kind of shit. All kind of shit. Plant shit in your head to make you think you a murderer because of your upbringing. But your upbringing was because they was doing mind control in your life, in your family life, in your upbringing. I just pray that God man, God gonna do what God do. That's it. I hope this helps somebody. We could pray on it. Ask God, is this the truth? Do what you gotta do, but sit with that shit for real. Because what I just said is some real profound, deep shit. Think about it. All your life, your family, everything that you have learned, the experiences that you've had, the abuse, the unlove has been mind control with everyone in your life, including yourself. And if you broken free and start loving yourself, that means that you have found the path to break out of those chains of mind control with the Most High God. And when at the end of the road, what leads at the end of that road is you finding your complete self and being in your complete power. And I'm talking about power, baby. I ain't talking about no itty bitty witty stuff. I'm talking about real power. All right, beautiful people. I love y'all. Hope this help y'all. Hope you believe it. Pray on it. Pray. So you can get your confirmation. God be blessed. Bye.